Welcome to Real Estate with Real Faces, where homes meet hometown heroes. We're your trio behind the transaction. I'm Claire Springer, a realtor.
I'm Ashley Four, a lender.
And I'm Lindsay Michael, a title rep, bringing you real conversations with real people in our community.
From local business owners to everyday neighbors, we're spotlighting the faces behind the places and the stories behind the sold signs.
So grab your coffee, pull up a chair, and let's talk life, business, and all things real estate with a personal twist. Welcome back to Real Estate with Real Faces. Today's episode is what are some things that we wish homeowners knew, or what are things that you should know? To start off with, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you're on well water, you're supposed to get it tested every year.
Every year.
Every year.
I didn't know. I'm not on well water, so.
Yeah, you're supposed to get it tested every single year because who knows with like septic and well and like breakdown and things can change in a year. I mean, obviously we all change year to year.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to get it tested every single year to make sure it's still, you might have to get your well chlorinated. And it can be a simple, easy fact like that. So you're supposed to do that. Making sure that your air conditioning unit is clear of debris.
Outside.
Like if you have bushes around it, clear it off. Or you're supposed to take it apart and actually clean it. However, when you clean it, you're not supposed to take like a regular like scrub brush to it because it can destroy and damage the coils. There's actually a special type of brush that you're supposed to use to specifically clean it.
That.
Yeah.
Well, especially like I don't know about if you guys get this around your houses, but like that cottonwood stuff that's like floating in the air and it just sticks into your AC. But yeah, I didn't know there was a special.
Yeah, there's a special brush that you're supposed to use. You're not supposed to use like a regular brush because again, it can start messing up the coils. The coils are so thin,
delicate.
Exactly, that you don't want to destroy that.
Yeah, because they're not cheap to replace.
No.
We just got a new one last year, so
Definitely not.
still paying.
One thing that some people don't know is, especially when you have pets or you're doing projects around the house, to get your ductwork cleaned.
Now, how often would you say to do that if you have pets?
I think you're not even. I think you could go a couple years.
Okay, because we got when we got
it depends but it also depends on the type of pets and how many pets. Like
we got our new AC and furnace in July last year, I think, and we had them add on duct cleaning. Like they threw it in for us or whatever.
Yeah,
and so I was like, okay, good, because we had lived there for ever.
Did they say that was bad?
They didn't really say whether or not how bad it was.
Oh, really?
But
yeah, they won't usually tell you. You have to ask. So we just got our ductwork cleaned last year, 2 years ago. So we had already been in our house for a couple of years, and we got it cleaned. But with our dogs, they were like, "Oh yeah, there was quite a bit in there."
Yeah, because they shed probably a lot, don't they? Like
I'm
crazy.
constantly cleaning.
That was when we had our dog. He really didn't shed, but our cats. Because my husband, he kept thinking, oh, well, we had to put him down in January. He's like, well, maybe we won't have as many hairballs. And I in my head, and I said it out loud, like, he doesn't really shed. The only time you see his hair is when he would rub up against the couch, like because he would sit there, but like no, every couple days, like you walking through our living room, and it's just like wisps of cat hair, just
like,
I can't do that.
Yeah,
cats.
I know.
Another one is your water heater needs to be flushed. That's to be flushed
once a year or twice. I don't remember.
For sure, once a year.
Yeah,
for sure, once a year.
Let me see.
I mean,
Annually.
it's better if you do it twice a year. I think between the like fall and probably like summer, but no, it's only really required once a year.
Yeah, this says annually.
Yeah.
So,
but that's super easy though. Like there should be a spigot at the bottom of your water heater. You hook it up to a hose, put it out in the drain, and then obviously you have to make sure that the gas and the water heaters are turned off.
Yeah, don't be
taking advice from me on how to do it.
Right.
Consult a professional.
Yeah, exactly. But then, you just drain it and then
Edge of the water
it'll
goes
fill
clean.
back up. And the reason you drain it is because of all of the sediments, water and ick. Like, think about it. If you have a water glass sitting out, like, it gets all filmy and icky and bleh.
Mhm.
So, like, you're having all of that inside your water heater. So, it's going to prolong the life of your water heater if you're draining it much.
Yeah.
One thing, like, too big.
Definitely.
Huh?
I said definitely. Yeah, I was just thinking about
Your furnace. Changing your furnace filters.
Yes.
Like, I don't think some people know how often they're supposed to even
It's like every
change their
3
furnace filters.
months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially, and if you have animals, you might have to even do it
more.
sooner.
Yeah. And there's different types of filters. You can
Yep.
get ones like for allergies or just the, simple plain Jane types of filters.
Don't be adding things to the filters though either.
No.
like dryer sheets.
Yeah, exactly. Like dryer sheets too. I understand that you want it to smell good, but go put that in like the register. I don't even know if that's a good idea, but I've seen that done before. I think they sell things that you go into the registers and
Yeah.
Yeah.
but like
I've seen
don't
that.
put it into the actual furnace itself.
No.
I'm so bad for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something that I think like all homeowners should know is like where their central stuff is, like where your water shut-off valve is, where your electrical panel is, and like how to turn that off quickly. So like that's
We've had to do that.
Yeah, because you just never freaking know. Like you never know when you're gonna your pipe's gonna burst or something.
We had to have the city come and turn our water off at the street because our main water thing, because Tyler turned it off. I forgot what he was doing. I don't remember what he was doing, but he went to shut it off. Oh, he was trying to fix the kitchen sink. He shut the water off. The handle broke.
Oh, that's
So we had to have the city come, turn the water off at the street, and then the repair guy came and put a new handle for us. I was like, just to fix the dang sink.
right.
Yeah.
He's like, why does this always happen when I'm trying to fix something?
Yeah.
Something else breaks.
And also even if you're moving into a house and it's on septic, know where your lid is for the clean outs. It's just going to make it, when the septic company has to come and clean it out, it's going to make it go a lot faster.
Yeah.
So where you know to access it from, because sometimes you have to dig a little bit. So put some sort of marker or something so you know where it is.
Like and fire detector, smoke alarms,
smoke alarm,
and
carbon monoxide.
like once a month.
Yeah.
You should be testing those. Do
Yeah,
I do that?
I don't do that.
No. But
Don't come at me, firefighters, but I don't do that.
and I think you're supposed to replace, like they expire after so many years. I don't know how many years.
It's like 7. I want to say it's 7 because I had to do mine. I should look it up.
This one on here, I never even thought about it. Clear the garbage disposal.
Yeah.
It
I did that,
says to drop in ice cubes and coarse salt.
Yeah, I do lemons too.
Okay. And run cold water, switch it on, it cleans
You're
up.
supposed to do the same thing with your dishwasher. Your dishwasher gets so nasty. You can tell,
I
like,
cleaned mine
my
last
dishwasher.
year.
She said last year.
Oh, it was last year.
Yeah, my dishwasher, because I have hard water.
Me too.
It'll get so gross. It'll get so gross if I don't wash it.
Ours is old too, and our water is hard. So like I've cleaned it. I've actually cleaned it a few times, but like
10 years.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't look any better.
Yeah, no,
because it's so old. It's just so old.
Same thing for your
detectors. It's every 10 years.
Okay.
Same thing for your washer, though, too. You should be cleaning your washer.
Yeah.
I understand that you're putting in clothes and they're washing.
It gets
but
nasty.
however, your washer, you're putting in dirty clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So you also need to wash your washer to make sure
You're
getting all that dirt out.
And cleaning the dryer.
Vent,
yeah.
Not just cleaning the dryer vent, but you also need to get it swept.
Yeah, you need to like
all the way
there.
to
There's
the
like
outside.
attachments for
Yeah,
vacuums
vacuum.
that
They're
you can
so
like get in
inexpensive.
there.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I do.
Yeah. So that's really important because I mean that can catch a
So
fire.
one of
Literally.
the big things for me, I know that you won't have to do this very often, but the like weather strip that's on the bottom of your garage door.
Yes, we've done that.
That's I need to change mine
It's huge.
now, but that's huge. Because sometimes like it's fine, it's still there.
And then it
that
rains and everything.
humidity,
Yeah.
like that's still getting into your garage. Yeah, that's not normal.
Yeah.
So that's something. Cleaning your gutters.
Yes. I'm not good at that.
Cleaning the gutters.
That was like my job as a kid.
Even
my
if
dad
you
would
get-
just like put me on the roof with a leaf blower.
Even if you get a rain guard though, still, like we have a rain guard.
I feel like those are more a pain in the ass sometimes.
Oh no, they're not great, but you still, like, we still have sticks and such that will fall on the roof, and they obviously won't go. Normally, they'd get stuck in your gutter. Now they're just staying on the roof over by your gutter. And
So
it's like you still
there.
got to go up there and clean it off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're just not getting all that nasty leaves and stuff like that. You could go up there and blow it off. It's not getting stuck in the gutter like normal, but
Yeah.
I like the rain guards.
Yeah.
Just like tree maintenance too.
Yes.
Like you shouldn't be having so many leaves and branches and such over your house because of the moss and the growth that might be collecting on your house. Those are not good for your shingles.
Right.
It's going to hold in the moisture. It's going to destroy a shingle.
Yeah.
To the point where you're going to start having it leak, or the lifespan of your roof is not going to last as long. So those are big things.
That is a big deal. Yeah, we've had to cut some branches back.
Us too a few times.
Yeah.
Unless a storm does it for us.
Right. For real. The coils on your refrigerator?
Yeah,
in the back.
vacuum.
Vacuum those, especially if you have pets, again. Because all that stuff builds up on the coils and it takes a lot more energy for it to cool it down. And then it could potentially just make your refrigerator stop cooling things enough. So
big thing too is like check if you have a deep freezer, making sure that if you are not somebody who uses it a lot, making sure you're checking on the maintenance of that. This is for the mom side, but I knew somebody who was nursing and she was saving her milk, and she didn't like regularly check on it, and she went downstairs and she doesn't even know how long it was out for. So all the milk she had down there was gone.
That's
one
terrible.
thing is like houses that have like in window unit ACs. A lot of the time people just like put them in, take them out, seasonally. But a lot of them, if you look through the grate where all the air comes through, a lot of it has condensation, so it can get moldy. So that's always something like the beginning of the year, if you're putting your window units out, like just clean them from the year before.
Another thing that I saw on here that I didn't really think of is inspecting your caulking. And just like any kind of perimeter stuff, like
especially the bathroom.
Especially bathroom, because you can get mold like easy. So cleaning it too, just even cleaning the caulking and just making sure that it's like
sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
What other things? I'm trying to think of big, not even big things, just small things.
If you have a sprinkler system, make sure that you're turning it, like getting it professionally turned off for the winter time.
Yeah.
You don't want to be turning it off and doing it all yourself, because there's a way that they blow out. I mean, maybe you know how to do it, but they blow out the lines and such so that they don't freeze, and any water that's still in them gets removed. And so you're not breaking your pipes and costing more money because you forgot to do it. Same with pools, though. You should be doing the same thing for an in-ground pool. Those are big.
I wish I had an in-ground pool.
Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't.
Yeah.
When it's like really hot like it is right now. Well, even any pool, to be honest, I would love to have my house right now.
Hey, I'm not picky. I'll take above ground.
Right. I'm not picky. It's good. I'll take one of the blow up ones. I don't even care. Like just something.
I don't really have any other stuff.
Chimney swept.
Oh yes, I don't.
Now do you need to do that if you have a gas fireplace? Yes. Even a gas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it's all the flame and this is still going up.
Okay.
Because we have both gas and wood.
Okay.
That's how I know. I will say when we talk to our fireplace guy, we don't have to do it every single year, because it also depends on how many fires you're having. Right. What type of fires you're having. Are you having just gas? Are you just having but you have to think, if there's something wrong with the flute and you don't know this, you're lighting a gas fire.
Yeah.
It's still a fire in your
That's true.
house.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should be getting it cleaned out, your chimney cleaned out, looked at. We don't have to do it. We don't have like tons of fires in the house. So we only have to do it like once every other year.
Okay.
But some people did do it every single year. So it's just a thing that definitely get looked at, maintained. Those can be costly to repair for sure. What are some other things?
How often should you be getting your septic pumped? Once a year?
That's a great question.
It depends on how many
again,
people.
It depends on how many people.
Yeah.
What type of laundry you're doing, how old the people are. So like if if it's just newborns or whatever. How big the house is, how big your septic is. So for me, family of 5 with the 3 bathrooms and of course our laundry room as well, we have to do it every other year.
Okay.
Also with the size of our tank, we're supposed to do it every other year.
Yeah.
Some people, so like my mom and my stepdad, they only have to do it. They do it every other year, but they don't have. They could go 3 years.
Oh wow,
once every 3 years.
I remember we had to have our septic emergency pumped. When I was with my parents, the day before my brother's graduation party or something, because it I don't know if it was, I think it was overflowing or something.
Oh my God.
Something happened. And they had to have emergency come in and do it.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Something people don't think of, like I know this is
shitty grad party.
Something people think or don't really necessarily think of is when you're going to buy a home though, and it has plants, do your research on the types of plants that there are if you have animals. So for example, a hosta, it's dangerous to dogs. So, and literally I have a buyer right now that she was not aware of that. So she was like, "Ooh, I could plant some hostas." And I was like, "Ooh, that would not be good for your dog." So just be mindful of that. And then there's certain flowers that are not good for cats either.
I don't know why. I know choir concerts for so many years and poinsettia sales. They're like, make sure you tell people cats cannot be around poinsettias. And I'm like,
I knew that. That's the only one I knew.
Poinsettias.
The peace lilies are not good. There's some other. I mean, there's a bunch of others, but yeah. Just make sure you're doing your research on the plants that are around you, especially if you have your animals.
Now, do we know if there's any, because I definitely do not know, is there any sort of general maintenance that you have to do for a geothermal system?
Oh, I would know that. If you know, let us know.
Yeah.
Right?
So that we can know. Oh, you're just going.
I need to know now.
I need to know now. I get that.
So yeah, we touched on the big ones: servicing your furnace, servicing your AC,
water heater, appliances,
water heater, cleaning your appliances, the refrigerator. Make sure you're taking all the debris that's around your roof, the gutters. Yep. Of course, downspouts. Make sure your downspouts are extended enough, far enough. Yeah. A lot of times, they're going to need that additional attachment. Yeah. Get it away from your foundation. I have the attachments on my downspouts. Yeah. Get it away from your foundation. Also, mulch. A lot of people like to put mulch around your house. Mulch is a big deterrent or not deterrent. It is a big attractor for termites. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Wood.
Yeah, so not a lot of people think that. They just continue to put the mulch up against the house, and it's like, hey, that's great, but be mindful that you also it shouldn't be, I think it's 3 feet of your foundation should be showing out. So instead of just go straight to your house. But if over the years you're putting mulch on top of mulch on top of mulch, it's just gonna.
Yeah. Huh. Guess I never really thought about that.
Well, they were saying that about mulch. I can't remember where the heck I heard it. but they were saying like this person found it so funny that people get frustrated with mulch because like the weeds are growing through it, and they're like, how we have this weed barrier down, and he's like, mulch is wood, it breaks down into dirt, so you're putting dirt on top of your weed barrier that is helping the weeds grow.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know why it clicked when you said it that but yeah, that was like,
because it's not something you would have thought about.
No, well, because you're told that's what you're using for your landscape,
right?
Like it's just
But I mean, like we put in a small garden this year, and we put at the bottom because it's on the grass, so it's got the grass, and then we put cardboard, and then we put sticks from around our yard, and then we put some mulch in there and leaves.
Yeah, it's all compost.
Yeah, and so it's all going to break down and make it even more nutritious. It's going to make more soil.
Yeah.
So it's like,
makes sense.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Duh.
Man. Well, I won't tell you guys about the geothermal stuff, but a fun fact is that they last like 20 to 25 years, while like an underground system can last 50 years, making it the longest lasting HVAC system available.
I've always thought geothermal was kind of cool. Like,
there's a
there's
geothermal person on Adamsville Road in Edwardsburg, and I've seen that sign my entire life, and I never knew what it was until I entered real estate.
So
Okay.
it's not something we usually.
An agent of mine had a listing last year, the end of summer, and it had 2 geothermal systems in it because it was a big house.
Yeah,
and it was cool.
It's probably a luxury home, that, isn't it?
Yeah, and like we went in the basement, and it was cool to see like all the piping and everything, and it looked very fancy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Those are like the biggest things that definitely everybody should be paying attention to.
And it's not
especially
always
when you're a home buyer.
something I don't think of those things most of the time.
No.
So that's good as a reminder for us.
I know, right? Like how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm like thinking here, I'm like, when's the last time I did my furnace filter, actually?
Mine is the water heater flushing. I know that I need to do that, and I say that a lot, and then I
don't do it.
Yeah. So my life expectancy for that, I know, has
Gone
down, and I know I need to do it, but
well, I'm at a point where like mine is so old. I'm like, I'm gonna have to replace it someday. But I should.
But like, so I'm just gonna not
Ours
flush
started
it.
leaking, and it's like the slowest little leak, and we're just gonna replace it, but I still hate it.
Yeah.
I feel like if we get a water heater, we're gonna get a water softener too, because our water's so.
Oh, that's a good one. Water softener too. Make sure you're putting salt in it.
Yes,
That's a big one.
Mhm.
Did you know
What
that
happens if you don't?
you can ruin the system?
Mhm.
Did you know yeah, because anyways,
Sorry.
I mean, it's required to have salt in it for it to run.
Yeah.
Did you know that you're supposed to change your salt pump every couple years?
I don't have the same pump.
Okay. Well,
I have a
you're supposed to.
basement.
Did you know that you're supposed to change your salt pump every few years?
I have heard of a sump pump, but I
Yeah, I've heard of one.
Yeah. Make sure you also have like the water alarms next to the sump pump too, because never know when it's gonna flood.
right. That's true.
Oh my gosh,
That do be true.
I'm hangry.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
We have another confession
Yes.
from our viewers. So Ashley, go ahead and read it.
This one is not anonymous, but I won't read the name until I'm done.
Yeah.
It's long. Oh, you want to see?
I want to see who it is.
Okay. My confession is that I've spent years preparing for versions of my life that never happened. I used to think success came from having every step mapped out before I began, every contingency, every outcome, every possibility. But what I've learned is that you can't fully plan a future that doesn't exist yet. You can't predict the people you'll meet, the opportunities that will appear, the setbacks that will redirect you, the version of yourself you'll become along the way. The only thing that's ever been required of me was the next step. Not the next 100, just the next one. Somewhere along the way, I realized that life isn't built from certainty. It's built from movement. Take the step. The path reveals itself after. Remember that you cannot plan every movement in a place where matter doesn't exist yet. From Mateo. Our friend Mateo.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Thank you, Mateo. That was really great.
That was awesome.
I love that.
He's always like a little breath of fresh air, I swear.
He's like a little philosopher.
I know.
I say little, but he's just like a lot younger than me.
Yeah,
he's doing stuff. He's doing good
He
stuff.
doesn't speak like he's young, though.
No.
I think he's definitely one of those people. At least he's been the person for me that like he listens very well, and when he does decide to say something, it's very intentional, and like he's thought it through, and you can tell he has.
Yep,
I love that. Yeah. The bottom quadrant of the circle for Ryan's. Just he's gonna be at the bottom. Because he thinks about everything instead of speaking right away.
Yeah. No, but that was very insightful, and it's very true.
It's very true.
You can't plan for everything.
I know. As much as you want to try and much as you want to do it,
the way you envision your life doesn't necessarily turn out that way.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's true.
I saw like a TikTok that said the same thing.
Like it never works.
No. When I saw a TikTok the other day, that was like literally, what you have now is what you were hoping for 5 years ago.
What if it's not though?
Well, then your
like what
goals had changed.
Obviously. Yeah.
Doesn't mean it's a bad thing necessarily.
Something to think about. That. Yeah, it's just
good little note.
Just take that next step.
And come back. No, I'm just kidding. And again, if you want to share your confessions, we would love to hear them. We would love to share them out. Again, we don't have to tell your name. They can be anonymous. We won't know who you are. The only way we knew that this one was from Mateo was because he did share his name and told us. But we would love to hear from you. And hopefully you learned something and go do some maintenance on your house.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Or take note if you're trying to buy a house on what you should be doing. Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time.
Right. Bye.